Question number 1. Does Zimbabwe have oil?
Previously explored by Mobil Oil in the 90s, Zimbabwe is the largest undrilled structure in onshore Africa. Due to inferiority complex and the trauma caused by many years of cartonization of Zimbabwe's prospects, it would be hard to believe. However, unbelievable does not mean untrue. Before we talk about the oil and gas deposits, let's talk about coal deposits. Great dike that strides at the heart of the nation. Rare earth elements, some exclusive to Zimbabwe only. Humongous gold deposits. Now, oil discovery in this blessed nation. This shouldn't be a shock.
Question number 2. How much oil does Zimbabwe have?
The reserve estimates are now measured at 20 trillion cubic feet and 845 million barrels of conventional gas condensate. Let's talk in terms of cubic feet and barrels, and there are millions and trillions because quintillions and sextillions of liters are too intricate to comprehend. In simple, the simple interpretation is not simple. It's a lot than a lot. We are talking about what has been measured here, and all the data is available to the public and transparent. We are talking about what has been measured here, yet that's why we're saying estimate. The oil and gas deposits are in a 200 square kilometer area and are Africa's largest oil reserves discovered to date. Now, just estimate 1 trillion cubic feet is worth 9 billion to a purchaser, obviously delivered over a period of time. Now, how much all of those deposits? And remember, they're not all. Let's just say, so far, we've gone so far. What is being done about it? In 2018 November, Zimbabwe President Emmerson Mnangagwa talks about the discovery of energy reserves along the country's border with Mozambique in Mzarabani.
Zimbabwe's President Emmerson Mnangagwa has announced his discovery of oil and gas in the Mzarabani area.
2018 to 2020, raising funds. 2021, seismic surveying. Reflection seismology or seismic reflection is a method of exploration of geophysics that uses the principle of seismology to estimate the properties of the Earth's subsurface from reflected seismic wave. It's similar to sonar and echolocation. It's like taking a photo of the underground or an X-ray of the underground. Simple, though process not simple in the logistical sense. Fun fact, the reflection seismograph was invented by an American called Clarence Carter. Not Clarence Carter the singer. This one is another great Dr. Clarence Carter. Greetings, my name is Dr. Clarence. You're watching TV7 Live. Before you proceed with this video, I'd like to ask you for one favor. Please make sure you click the like button and subscribe to TV7 Live if you have not yet already done so that you never miss any of our videos. Do not forget to leave a comment, and to all the haters, don't hesitate to leave a bad comment so that all the good people watching this video can see what a jealous loser and a moron you are. So we have a 3D geological photo of this treasure that the Almighty has blessed us with. Then one denies what is so transparent. Then what have you been praying for? Now, 2022.
We started last Friday and we've drilled the 26-inch hole.
Drilling of one of the wells has begun. Let's not say began, the well is almost done. The rig has been set up. Subsequent drilling started 23 November and is prognosed to take approximately 50 to 60 days to drill and evaluate. I'm talking about 50 to 60 days from the time it was prognosed to take approximately 50 to 60 days to drill and evaluate.
Behind me here, a crane is lifting what is called a casing that is going to be fitted into a hole whose drilling started last Friday.
So what does this mean for an ordinary Zimbabwean?
You're talking about thousands of jobs during the construction and development phase. If we believe is there, then not only will the country have the ability to become energy independent, but also a net energy exporter.
National prosperity naturally spans to the individual in the passage of time. But do not forget that national prosperity is not personal prosperity. The three largest economies in the world as measured by nominal GDP are the United States, China and Japan. Economic growth and prosperity are impacted by a wide array of factors, namely investment in workforce, education and production output as determined by investment in physical capital, natural resources and entrepreneurship. Take note, entrepreneurship. Another note, physical capital, not fiscal capital. Physical capital, not capital. Sweat is money. Physical capital is used to indicate the data factor of product, man-made commodities in the capital sense as a factor of production, and in the deeper sense, what inventory can you create? What can you create? What can you develop with your hands as a starting point? It also pairs with intangible capital like talent, trade secrets, know-how, skill, and intellectual property. China's economic reform program in 1978 was a large success and resulted in the rise in average economic growth from 6% to over 9%. The reform program emphasized the creation of private and rural businesses, easing the state regulations on prices and investments in workforce education and industrial output. Another driving force behind the growth of China's economy is worker efficiency. Worker efficiency. Worker efficacy.